to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cyclones will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So Kansas State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. That's caught. It's Edwards. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So Iowa State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Safe little shovel pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Can't get him to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Kennedy. Got it set up on the outside. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Oakland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's open. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Off-play action on first down. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down in the 23. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Under fire. Didn't have anything working. He just had to throw it away on third down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll run it from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw, it's Kennedy. fires to the middle. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. On the move, it's Voorhees. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Robinson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Cyclones will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They want to throw it. Here's a hit. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The short hands, it's Townsend. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Balls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. to the air on first down. He's got him. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The give to the back. Running into the open space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa State! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The give to the back. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're working that left side. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. 1st and goal for the offense. Way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Back looking for the goal line. And to the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cyclones! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Rice. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Fires to the wideout. This one's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air. It's Kennedy. Fights off a defender. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today. No doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Voorhees. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the 2nd quarter. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Kennedy. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 40 seconds.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Under fire. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Rushes on him. Fires deep on the run. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pulls and fires complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Iowa State! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
28, Kansas City, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. There he goes! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. On the run, it's Sands. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Touchdown, Kansas State! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, it feels like we can hear Big Suey inside our studio. They're up by 18 over Rice. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Breaks the tackle. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Tackle is made.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short on the line to gain. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Higgins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Makes the grab, it's Townsend. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Unloads quickly. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space.
And now the offense just said, oh, you don't think he's going to run it? You're not going to account for him? I'll do that. Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense and you have a quarterback that can do this occasionally, it just puts that little bit of doubt in my head, makes me play it a little bit more on defense.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Kennedy. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That's caught. It's Lee. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it into the end zone here. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
35. Kansas State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Kennedy. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's locked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quickly complete. Across the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Fires downfield. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. Holds it in the 1st down and more. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. From the red zone, looking for a space. Buys a little time with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.